It's Wednesday, January 21st. You're looking at the Spirit of Edmonton biplane earlier this afternoon from our Global One News helicopter. It's finally reached its destination after nearly 2 months. That amazing story is just ahead.
Tonight on the NewsHour.
Gunned on Friday. After weeks of delays, the Spirit of Edmonton has finally touched down in our city. The replica 1927 Avro Avian biplane left Lloydminster earlier this afternoon, bound for our city. Its two pilots have been attempting to recreate the first commercial airmail delivery from Winnipeg to Edmonton. And despite attempting to start the amazing voyage in early December, it's taken the daredevils until now to finally reach their destination. Catherine Hillerud is live at City Centre Airport tonight, where the biplane touched down around 90 minutes ago. And Catherine, it was quite a finish to an emotional journey.
Absolutely, it was emotional. Our two pilots were on the verge of tears almost as they landed here at the municipal airport in the open pit cockpit here in the airplane behind me. And it was quite a lengthy trip. This was 1,300 kilometers from Winnipeg to Edmonton. And like you said, it was supposed to take just 4 days, but it ended up taking almost 2 months because of inclement weather. Now, joining me now is the Spirit of Edmonton pilots, Tom Hendricks and Curtis Peters. Tom, what did this flight mean to you?
Well, it means a lot. This year's the 100th anniversary of flight for aviation in Canada. And what everybody forgets is it's the 100th anniversary of flight in Alberta. And the whole idea is to get people excited. The Alberta Aviation Museum and Edmonton Aviation Heritage Society are the only ones in Canada who've launched programs already for the 100th anniversary of flight. And you saw my 3-year-old getting excited. That's what it's all about. We have an important, powerful history. Sometimes you have to do exceptional things to wake people up to it.
And you had a few harried moments up there, especially today. Tell me about that.
Well, we had a communications failure and had to make special arrangements to come in. So we had to be escorted in by another aircraft. And that's very, very stressful at the best of times in a normal aircraft. In an open cockpit with all the noise and everything happening and rough air over the city, it got a little intense.
Curtis, what was this like for you?
This is probably the most incredible adventure I've ever been on. It was so exciting. It was great to actually be a part of the history that got aviation to where it is now.
And you're encouraging younger people to take up aviation now too.
Absolutely. You know, the youth nowadays, it's I think they kind of forget, or they don't even know where it came from, you know, the old stories and things like that. And that's why we're doing this, is to raise awareness to where we came from.
Get off the flight simulator, get in the cockpit.
The real ones are way more fun. Yep. Way more fun.
What were the highlights for you, Tom?
Taking my son through the airplane a little while ago is the highest one, closely followed by some excitement going into Diefenbaker International Airport. My able crew member from Calgary, which proves there really isn't a Battle of Alberta. He did a phenomenal job. You can't fly this airplane in these conditions by yourself. Without Curtis and the rest of the team members, there's no way we could have brought her home.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it, and congratulations.
Thank you.
So, Linda, now both of these guys say that while this trip was not fun at all, they will do it again and are planning to do it quite soon.
And not warm at all either, I'm sure.
Not warm at all. They were freezing on the tarmac when they landed. They could barely talk to us.
But they sound excited.
They do, and they had some coffee, so they're a little bit warmer now.
Yeah, right. Thanks a lot, Catherine.
You're welcome.
And the pilots' adventures aren't over. The Daredevils plan to recreate the 1929 Mercury flight by Wap May and Vic Horner, who delivered diphtheria medication to Fort Vermilion. They expect to do that flight as soon as the plane is ready. Global One is giving us a live shot of a shinny hockey game going on in the West End tonight.